Today's challenge gives us data hidden inside one cell, rows, columns and headers. So I'll show you two different ways, one for beginners and one for advanced learners. First, select the source table and go to Data from Table Range. Now we see one column and one suspiciously overloaded row. The task is to split the data correctly. And don't forget, because the source contains two dimensions, vertical structure for rows and horizontal for columns, fix vertical first. Cleaner logic, less chaos. If we will try otherwise, the data structure can be damaged. Let me demonstrate. Split by tab symbol. As you see, the structure isn't right. So let's try the vertical splitting. Go to Transform, Split Column by Delimiter once more. Use Custom Delimiter and select the special character. Line feed is what we need. But that's not all. We need to go to the advanced options. Here choose split into rows instead of columns. That's the key move here. We are converting hidden rows into real rows. Now each line becomes its own row. When the verticality is correct, you can safely use split by delimiter once more and use tab. You can choose it in the list or in the list below, under special characters. The table is splitted correctly. Now Power Query creates 4 columns. The last thing we need here is to promote the headers. So you can click Use First Row as headers. And now we get Date, Customer, Product and Sale. Excellent! And the table is restored. Optionally, I'd recommend to set data types also, because text pretending to be numbers or dates is a mess. This method works fine, but it has one hidden downside. Let's take a look at the code. The third step, splitting into columns, created 4 different columns, but their names are hard-coded. And that means Power Query assumed there are only 4 columns. Today that works, tomorrow not sure. If the source changes a bit, it won't work. The query will break, and that's the hidden cost of many user interface generated steps. It solves today's file beautifully, then ambushes future you. Now that we understand line feeds separate rows, tabs separate columns, and the text split function is all we need, we can build a shorter and more flexible solution. So let's return to the first step. We need to grab the text all together. So we will type question, the name of the column, in square brackets and 0 in curly braces. This returns the first question cell only. So now we hold the row text. To split it into rows, we will use the same function, text split. Hash symbol and LF in braces means line feed, split by line feed. Now we get a list of rows, and each row becomes one item. To split each item once more, we will use list transform function. The first part is our text split function before, and the second allows us to split them by tab symbol. This means for each row split by tab. Now we have a list of lists, and that's a very powerful structure. It can be easily converted to table, using table from rows function. This way each inner list becomes one row, and the first row becomes headers. Done. This version is shorter, clearer and more flexible. No hard-coded column names, and you can actually read the logic. So, the big lesson here. User interface teaches you what steps exist and how to use them. Code teaches you what the problem really is. Use UI to learn and use formulas to scale. That's how advanced users think. And a quick question. Do you prefer clicking in the UI or writing M code? Please tell me below. See ya!